Dempsey on the beat.
Boom, baby. You live like a motherfucker. Alright. This is Keep On Pushing podcast. Not exclusive, what they call it? Special. This is a motherfucking special, nigga. This is a Keep On Pushing special, man. This your boy Rio.
Man, this your boy
nigga Kai. We gonna be off camera today.
I'm in the cut today, man. You know,
we got my nigga Paulo.
What's happening?
Man, matter of fact, hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
What's happening? Apollo Valdez, representing Somerville, South Carolina, all day long. Right. Setting signs to the dirt, nigga.
All right.
Okay.
What's happening?
Now, I took this opportunity because we about to shoot a video for my boy Matt Corleone.
Right.
We had did a feature on my man Track.
Matt.
So when his ass finally get here, we gonna actually get to work. But I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I got Apollo in this bitch, and I got questions that I've had since 1999, 2000, 2001.
Taking it back.
Like,
long awaited.
Yeah, this is what you would call a long awaited interview.
Right.
So, back in high school, I'm gonna give a little background.
Right.
We went to Somerville High School. I'm a little younger than Apollo, maybe a year or two behind him, if that.
Yeah.
And during this period, I would say, I'm gonna give my timeline.
Right.
98 to 01, I went to Somerville High School. And these niggas, Seven Sign, Apollo, Cliff, and LeVar. If there's anybody else, I'm sorry, I don't know. I know how them click shit run.
3. Yeah, shout out to LeVar and Cliff.
These niggas was the niggas when it come to this rap shit.
Right.
Point blank period. If any nigga from Somerville in that time frame was talking about rapping or trying to do something on a professional level, this was your model. These was niggas in your age group that was out there doing their thing.
In high school.
In motherfucking high school.
10th grade, niggas.
And, I just wanted to give my partner a second to, get a rundown about what that experience was like, lessons that he learned from it, and anything that, I already know it ain't no regrets. Because me and my kind of kindred spirits on that when, you live life to the fullest. I can just tell being around my dog. Yeah. But any lessons that he would like to get from that. So Apollo, go ahead and do your thing, brother.
Yeah, man, shit. Everything started up back in, I want to say, the shit really started up back in like 98 when I came back from VA. And you know what I mean, Vaughn and Cliff, they already was doing their thing in Somerville, rapping and shit like that. And I was quiet, I ain't really, I've been here every 6 months. I was moving back.
What neighborhood?
And goddamn shit, when I came back, I was in Corey Woods.
Corey Woods. What neighborhood was Vaughn?
Shit, Vaughn was in goddamn in Cambridge, and Cliff was in Niceville.
All right.
That's ring. Word. So you know what I'm saying? Them boys been already doing this shit. Because Vaughn and Cliff clicked up, and then they already had a Seven Signs thing going on. And it was actually 7 people.
Right, okay.
It was actually 7 people at that point in time. But, you know what I mean? I clicked up with Vaughn. Vaughn's my cousin. We find out we family. So, you know what I'm saying? He tell me, yo, you got to meet Cliff. So, me, Vaughn, and Cliff, we meet up in the hallway.
Where? Somerville High?
Somerville High.
All right.
Meet up in the hallway like first or second day of school or something like that. We link up. Niggas got a cipher, and it was over from there.
All right, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
For the young fellas out there, back in the day when we started rapping, how we learned about rap, we had ciphers. That is something where a group of young fellas, they get in a circle. Somebody starts using their mouth as a beatbox, and niggas start going for what they know.
And niggas start spitting.
Some niggas had their shit written. Some niggas was going off the top. It was all about showcasing your skill, and that is how you got respect. That is how you got props.
Right.
This shit that y'all on now about the drugs that you take and the bitches that you fuck and all that shit. That'll get you a reputation, but it's not the reputation that we used to carry. But not to cut you off, brother.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely.
Yeah, Kai wanted to.
That's so funny that the times is that you have to break that down. You have to. You know what I mean?
Break that shit down.
At first, I was thinking like, yo, it's like, man, they know what it is. It's like,
no.
Bad fact, yeah, preach.
I'm talking about we are entertainment, not going to lunch and looking on a fucking app, not on an Instagram.
Right.
We would go to a lunch table
and
be on that bitch, and niggas would go the fuck in. If you got the balls to rap,
you jump your ass
you
in.
jump your ass in. A lot of niggas ain't had the balls to rap.
And if you think you had the balls to rap and you jump your ass in the gauntlet, you gonna find out real fast that you don't have the balls.
Because that's what that shit was about in Somerville.
Yeah.
I can't tell you about North Charleston. I can't tell you about downtown.
I'm a little younger, but check this out, man. I still caught a little bit of the wave, you know. I'm 92 baby.
But see, you from Berkeley County side.
Yeah,
Timberland, Berkeley High. It's a lot of New York influence in those areas because a lot of people from New York own land.
Boy on point with the battle rap
in that shit. So there's a connection there.
Style, for sure.
There's a significant drop off. Man, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to diss my Charleston County nigga. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying. I swear I'm not. I swear I'm not. It's just that there is a different culture from Dorchester County, Berkeley County to Charleston County.
Dorchester County.
Now there are niggas in Charleston County that love that rap shit, dog. I'm not trying to knock nobody. Love what you love.
Ducky was straight Charleston, but
all that
cut your head off with the ball.
But I'm just saying that there is a little difference. But go ahead with your story, brother.
Yeah, it's definitely a difference. Somerville was definitely about that rap shit. We was really on that hip hop shit, and you had to spit. But yeah, we got together, we got in the cypher, and you know what I mean. And it wasn't no jealousy involved or nothing like that. We just we figured out that we clicked. You know what I'm saying? Me, Vaughn, and Cliff, we really clicked. So the other four that was a part of the whole situation, they gracefully bowed out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, these niggas is, you know what I mean? They kind of recognized that we was on another level type of shit. So they gracefully bowed out. There never was no hating and shit like that. But we still had our little clique, you know what I mean? Shout out to Kavina and Nick Sheets. And
that my nigga. My nigga Kavina. Hell yeah.
Shout out to Kavina. Kavina was part of the squad. Nick Sheets. They was still with us, but it was just us three. So goddamn, so boom. I linked up. How we linked?
Man, what the fuck, Nick ain't never man?
Oh, Nick, shit, you ain't never heard Nick spit?
I ain't never heard Nick Sheets rap. No,
the Black Assassin. Shit, Black Assassin to cut your head off. I'm trying to tell you. Shit,
you know Kobe Scott?
Huh?
You know Jacoby Scott?
Jacoby, yeah, I heard that.
His name is Black Assassin too.
Oh, for real?
that's our story. When I started rapping this shit.
Yeah.
Kobe, you know, we write our little raps. Kobe.
Yeah, Sheets was the Black Assassin, man. But yeah, anyway, goddamn, so we linked up and then, you know, we just started hanging and started rhyming and catching cyphers. So boom, how we linked up and got to the deal. My cousin Ricky, he met up with this dude, you know, Robert Evans. Robert met up with Bless. And you know what I mean, I'm sitting there chilling with Ricky, and Ricky was like, yo, you know what I mean, my homeboy, he make beats. So I went over there, and then I'm linked up with Bless. Got in there, Bless had the SP, you know what I mean, the SP 1200, you know what I'm saying, the old school shit. And that nigga had an 8-track.
Yep.
You know what I mean, recorded on the 8-track, so he making beats, and he's just playing beats for me. I'm like, you know, god damn, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody around here, I'm hunting for people to make beats, Ryan. Ain't nobody around here making beats like that.
They struggle. They don't understand.
Except for my brother, but my brother was out of town. My brother was in Atlanta. So nobody around here making these kind of beats that we need.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean? I link up with Black. I'm like, yo, we got to link up. So me and him did a track that day. And then after that, I ended up introducing him to Vaughn Cliff. And then the whirlwind kind of got together. Me and Bless got cool. And then Cliff mom got involved. She saw, you know what I mean, what we had going on. Yeah, she saw the potential, saw what we had going on. So she linked up with Bless Pops. And boom, you know what I mean, the rest is history. We linked up. And then, you know, we started doing music, started getting shit together. And then contracts got involved.
Okay, so, all right. So, Seven Signs is part of a compilation album, Never So Deep.
Right.
That's the record label, right? Never So Deep. In this compilation album, Suicide Kings.
Suicide Kings Volume 1.
And I know that y'all fellas had like 3 or 4 tracks on the compilation.
We got 4 on there.
And then you had other guys like Infinity the Ghetto Child.
Infinity the Ghetto Child.
Other fellas, I'm sorry, I do not remember your name off the top of my head, but respect to you because you put in the grind.
And all that, yeah.
Now, what was the purpose of this compilation?
Purpose of the compilation was really just it was the startup, like, you know what I mean, it was like the pilot of the label. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know what I mean, to showcase what the label was producing. You know what I mean? And it was also a mixture of up north and down south shit. Like, you know what I mean? At that point in time, everything was ran by up north type shit. Up north rhythms, up north, this, that, and third.
That's the time of Rough Riders, Rockefeller, and all that shit. That's when New York had run the game.
Yeah, but times were changing. So, you know what I mean? He put, you know, which was a good move. You know what I'm saying? It was the first part of the album was the down south part of the album, and the second part of the album was the north side part of the album. But, you know what I mean? It was elements of both on each side of the album. So
it was a nice album, man.
Yeah, it was a nice little joint.
Put a nice little mix together.
We had 4 songs all together with me, Vaughn, and Cliff. But Cliff was on, like, I think 2 other tracks on, you know what I mean, with other people. So, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Cliff. Cliff was the best off the head freestyling or whatever. You know what I mean?
That motherfucker, and this is my opinion.
Yeah, I think it was.
He was a very charismatic component to the group. That nigga was very.
He definitely was animated. And he was he was a great showman. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is that person.
Come on, brother. Come on.
So boom. So we linked up, got it together, and you know what I mean? Now here come the contracts. We get the contracts. None of us know nothing about signing no goddamn contract. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit, we take the contracts home. I take it home to my pops. We take it home to our parents and shit. They looking at it. We really don't know what we looking at. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, are we gonna do this or are we not gonna do this? You know what I mean? So it's like
decision time.
Everybody's like, shit, fuck it. You know what I mean? This kind of opportunity don't come like that. So
seizing the moment. You know,
seizing
like,
the moment we signing the Never So Deep and signing the RCA. Like,
you know
what I mean? You can't beat that. So, like, fuck it.
Like a name, like a brand. Like,
brand name. So we signed the papers, and you know what I mean? And after that, as soon as we signed the contract, started taking trips back and forth to Miami.
Word.
The studio was in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Started taking trips back and forth to Miami, and you know what I mean? We're recording in a dojo down there. And the shit was dope though. It was like a karate studio, and then on the other side of it was a big ass lab, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like big ass lab, big ass track board everywhere.
Damn.
Nice little studio. So, and that's where we recorded a lot. We recorded way more than 4 songs. Like we had at least an album worth of songs. You know what I'm saying? But it was those 4 was the one that made the album. Right. I really want the rest of them shit because the other shit was hard too. So you know what I mean. And once that came out, like, you know what I mean, the first single off the track was one of the songs that we did. Like, it's a compilation now, a whole bunch of different people.
Right, like a whole variety of people or whatever.
A whole variety of people, but the single that they put out was us.
Right.
And they put that single out, you know what I mean, Fahrenheit 451. And that shit came on the radio, and that shit just caught fire.
Damn.
Like up and down the whole East Coast, the shit caught fire. It wasn't only here. It wasn't only here that everybody started recognizing and knowing who the fuck we was. It was up and down the East Coast. Because, you know,
like this track, like it really standing up. Like you said, it's a whole compilation project, various artists or whatever. But this was pumping.
This was
like
the one that came out.
Right. So it's speaking for itself.
Yeah, speaking for itself. We a bunch of young niggas. Like when we recorded it, I think I was 16 and Vaughn Cliff was 15.
Oh, y'all real young cats.
Young, you know what I'm saying? We was young niggas, so that's when we recorded it. You know what I mean? And when it came out, we was like 17, 16, whatnot. But yeah, you know, we was young, and lyrical level was on another level at that point in time. You know, we was ahead of our time.
Right, right, yeah, shit. That's what it's kind of sounding like to me. Like you ain't even much had to state it. It's just like I'm telling you how you telling it.
Yeah,
that's just how it's really seeming. Like
it was way ahead of our time when that single came out. People recognized it up and down the East Coast and shit. And caught fire. Started doing shows at teen jams and all of that. And we was making moves. Like we was doing shows. We go to school on a Tuesday. Go to school. Get out of school, go home, get dressed, go to Killer Man. You know what I'm saying? Or go to goddamn, what the shit is. Damn, what that shit be called. There's Kilimanjaro's, there's another spot, Desperados. Right. Doing shows everywhere. Right. So, you know what I mean?
All out here in the mix.
Yeah.
Young.
Young, in spots we ain't supposed to be in. And then getting out of that, get home 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, go home, got to get back up, get dressed, go to school. And school nodding off. sleep.
Because y'all sit there going kill the club.
Shit, we
now get up going to school.
Right, go back to school. You know what I mean? Getting out the studio, flying back from Miami, getting back to class, tired. So the shit was moving. Shit was going pretty good. It was lovely.
Right.
And then, you know.
That's right. Let's get to the juicy part, goddammit. What fucked it up?
Yeah, every climb got a descent. What fucked it up?
Let's get to the juice. And like I said, I think when I start, we not in here trying to throw nobody under the bus.
Yeah, I ain't throwing nobody.
Everybody has a story, and my man Paulo just telling his.
Right.
And
my personal opinion, we all got our own different reasons as to why shit went the way that it went. My personal opinion for me was that I don't feel like I think we got a little bit too full of ourselves in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And niggas just started not doing everything that we supposed to do. Like, we not going to the practices, and, you know what I mean? We supposed to go rehearse. You know what I mean? We gonna fuck off with the dancers and not go to rehearse.
Well, but you had fun though.
we had fun.
Like he says, indulging in the fun.
Yeah,
that's what's going on.
Not putting in the work.
Man.
Right.
Yeah, we wasn't putting in the work, and then, you know what I mean? It got to a point too where we felt like we wasn't getting all of what we deserved from what we contributed to the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And just being young, not really understanding what the game, the big picture, not really seeing the big picture and the game plan of it all. You know what I mean? We felt like we contributed way more than what they was trying to give us for.
So,
you know what I mean?
Not to cut you off. In your opinion, what was the big picture? That
I think the big picture was, if we would have kept it going, we probably would have, you know what I mean, we probably would have still been doing shit, you know what I mean, off of that shit right now. You know what I mean? I think the big picture was just to keep the shit going, and the next step was our own album. That was the next step. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they was trying to and on top of that, they was trying to push Cliff. I'm not gonna sit there and deny that. They was trying to push Cliff because, like you said, Cliff was charismatic, shit like that. He had the showmanship, so they was trying to push him. And I saw that, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I got that. I could see what was going on with that. You know what I mean? Right. You young and not really seeing it for what it really was. We wanted what we wanted right then and there. We wanted our piece of the pie right now.
Right.
And you know what I mean? And not really being patient. So, long story short, shit, we all had a meeting at their house, at Doc's house, and it was like, yo, if we gonna still do this, we gonna still do this. If you don't want to do this no more, y'all can walk out the door.
Right, straight like
You know
that.
what I mean? Straight like that. That's what it was. So, one by one, niggas started getting up and walking out the house. I was the last one sitting in the house. Everybody first, I think Val walked out, Cliff walked out, Ducky walked out. I'm sitting there like, damn. Well, you know what I mean? The rest of the squad didn't walk out. Might as well walk out too. So, you know, we walked away from it. We walked away from it that day. And you know what I mean? And we just started really doing our own thing then. Bless started doing his own thing. He kept doing his thing. You know, we all grew from it. It was all a lesson.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Shout out to Bless. Shout out to Doc. You know what I mean? Everybody good now. We all in good places now. You know
right,
so
for sure.
It ain't no love loss and no shit like that.
Yeah.
Shit. I just recently did a project with Bless. You know what I mean? Shit dropped last year in March. But yeah, you know what I mean? Shit, the rise and fall of the Titans, man. Rise and fall of the mountains. Every ascent got a descent.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
You know what I mean?
But to fast forward, I see that on an independent level, fellas still kind of kept it up.
Yeah.
I know. I see Cliff has a project that he's pushing pretty hard.
Yeah.
I see you more in you're doing more of the live show.
Yeah.
I see you doing more live shows. You definitely do features because I done been in the studio with you.
Yeah.
Just out the blue, several occasions.
It's pop up.
So niggas is still putting in work and shit. So I mean,
yeah, like I said, ain't no love loss and nothing like that.
It ain't no reunion.
Yeah, we working on that, man. We working on that shit. Goddamn, calling it the second coming. Seven signs of second coming. You know what I mean? We definitely working on that. It's in the works. You know what I mean? Shit, if I just had twins, so
great shit.
Yeah. You had twins, so we just trying to work and put this shit together, man. It's just, you know, everybody got their own lives and shit. You know how that shit go.
Yeah, I know that is.
It's a big factor.
Yeah.
That is the factor. That is the factor in our lives, because we, you know, I mean, you're not supposed to make excuses.
No,
and
but it's not.
I understand, but we are in like a fucking market that is so hard to just get acknowledgement for just for the shit that we do.
Yeah.
And we haven't developed the mentality yet of us against them.
Yeah.
For us to build our own ecosystem.
Yeah.
So you fighting a hard battle, man, when you really talk about financing your own music projects, music videos. Knowing that you got to get your money off of touring, that's time away from family, nigga. Like, nigga, you telling me that I'm going to be away from my wife and my kids for numerous days, weeks, months.
Right.
And the check ain't adding up?
Right.
How the fuck I'm supposed to come home with that?
Right.
What excuse I'm supposed to come home?
Right.
Like, work with me, baby.
Yeah.
That shit don't work in the reality, dog, in the real world.
Yeah, not at this time. It's like
So, I mean...
current, man. So, but at the same time, it is hard to break in like that, but there's still a lane for the shit.
I was about to come with that retort right after that. I was about to say, for artists in our demographic, and all that shit, man, we just got to switch the hustle up.
Yeah.
It got to be, you know, more avenues. You see, like, things like we supporting each other for one.
Right.
That's the major.
Yeah. Right.
But for two, trying different avenues, man. Like, nigga, I ain't no damn, I ain't went to school for this shit. This is just me trying to talk to the people.
Exactly. I remember this was just an idea.
Just me talking shit, you know.
Like, that's your destiny, man.
This
you know
was
what
an idea, then boom, you turn around, now you making this shit happen.
Yeah.
So
you gotta put that plan into action.
Other creators out there create, man, but there's a sacrifice to come with it, and I'm starting to teach myself that, hey, man, if I'm gonna do this shit, I just have to understand that I'm doing it for the love.
Yeah.
Because those dreams of big jet tours and shit like that, that shit ain't even real for the niggas who it used to be real for no more.
Right. If that makes sense to you, if you can make that out to you, like,
yeah, that shit those dreams and those aspirations and all that, the things that you want turns into a prison.
Yeah, man.
That's
it do. Because you put so much stress on yourself about something that's really out of your control, man. You can't make a motherfucker buy your CD, dog. Like, you can't put a gun to a nigga head like
so much people try to put so much control into what they really can't control, you know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
Causing insanity, like you said, you know, doing repetitive actions, expecting different outcomes.
Like, it's all about acceptance, man. It's about accepting where you at and working with what you got and working with the tools that you have and understanding that, you know, especially for me, just speaking from with my own experience, my own opinion, knowing that you got to do it 95% yourself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Not whatever it is that you're trying to do. If you want to record and all that, you probably going to end up having to make your own lab.
Yes,
you know
sir. Or definitely you gonna have to have your own budget. Go to the fucking studio.
Because other than that, you're on the next man's time.
Yeah, you're on the next man's time.
And if you're on the next man's time, he fucking own it.
Yeah.
You gonna do what he tell you to do.
Right.
Your music is not yours.
No matter what, no matter how you looking at it, you abide by.
That's why I give Lester credit for that part of it as well, because he went from, outsourcing everything. This nigga do everything at the crib now. You know what I mean? He do it all on his own. And that's what I'm trying to get to. Just doing it.
I don't know if y'all answered this. What happened to the label? Whatever happened to Never So Deep?
It's still popping.
It's still going on. They still got artists out there releasing this shit.
I just released an album last year.
Do Never So Deep.
Never So Deep. Yeah.
All right. I hear that shit.
That's what I'm saying. But you know what I mean? It went from trying to be big and blow up. This is the model of theirs and a lot of other niggas that I know. It went from trying to be big here to going overseas with it.
Yeah.
And staying underground with it. You know what I'm saying? And just getting now on low money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting money under everybody knows.
Money, nigga.
Yeah, get money under people's nose and they don't even realize that. Damn. But you go to it. Let me have a show. That's what I'm saying. Like, let me have a show. Motherfuckers gonna come because you got that following.
Damn right. I see it.
You know what I mean?
And that's facts.
You gonna have a following, you know what I mean? So
And I mean, it's fucking deservedly so, man. You a fucking great artist, dog.
I appreciate it, man.
Like, man, let's just be honest, man. Like,
I appreciate that.
you living, no motherfuckers, I don't know, man. I don't understand. Not all people.
Right.
People,
Yeah, people.
in general, man.
Yeah.
Like, you got all people, they want you to be the biggest dope dealer, pimp, killer, blah, 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 blah. And now that has also crossed over to the white folks. The white folks want to hear that shit too. Like, that's when they spend the dollars. When you sound, the more ignorant you sound, the more money, the little churn to put in your pocket. So now, me being a hustler I am, I really can't blame you. Like, who the fuck wouldn't go for that? Like,
we ain't pointing no fingers.
Like, who ain't gonna go get that money, man?
I'm gonna be real with you. 90%. I don't even try to dance. I do them, but I don't put my main focus on doing shows for the hood. Or doing shows for, you know what I mean? I
for the people,
you know,
whoever like the music.
Yeah, whoever like the music.
Whoever coming to hear some good rap.
95% of the show be white people. Out there rocking. I mean, throwing
But if they fucking with it, they ain't doing it like that. That's their reactions. That's real. That's authentic. You know what I'm saying?
But you know,
and like,
that's just the truth. Like, my own niggas would be like, man, why you ain't tell me you got a show? I mean, I know y'all to come and shit like that. But as far as me just trying to, you know, just mainly focus on getting my own people out there. You know, that's kind of like pulling teeth sometimes.
At the same time, it's like, yo, if you in tune, you're in tune.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You in tune.
Like, straight up.
Like, I know my niggas will come, but the other niggas that they tell, they probably, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't Jeezy, I ain't T.I., I ain't none of these niggas. So
just little niggas from Somerville who was rapping.
Yeah, I know you following everything. Yeah.
But I mean, man, enjoy it, man. Fuck it, man.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Right where I'm at now, I'm in a good place. Got the work-life balance as far as my actual job and my in the home life, and the music balance in home life.
Man, at the end of the day,
that's where it's at. I'm good.
The shit that we do, man, there's some cool shit, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's some cool shit.
It is.
Cause niggas could be really like doing some whole other foul shit to people.
Right.
You ain't hurting no. We try.
Yeah.
Me, I had dreams of I say dreams. My path. I'm a careful little dude, so I had my hands on da.
Right.
But one of the roles was like, I'm gonna be a fucking teacher.
Right.
Yeah. I somehow, some way, I want to get in the education system to give back to those who come after me, because that's just how I feel.
That was actually one of my goddamn aspirations.
So that's what I try to do with this rap shit.
Yeah.
And with what I do with this podcast.
Shit. You always put a lesson out there for someone, you know what I'm saying?
No matter how much
perspective for them to, you know, see for themselves.
Yeah, it's good energy. It's good, nice interview for what's about to happen right now.
Yeah. So, all right, people, I had to take the opportunity that I had to get my man, because I don't know the next time I'm gonna see the nigga. So, thank you for checking with us. Keep on pushing, man. We out this motherfucker.
Peace.